you just admit it, you're a dirty rotten son of a bitch? Why don't you just admit it, you're a dirty rotten son of a bitch? Why don't you just admit it, you're a dirty rotten son of a bitch? Son bitch.
M32 here. This one is going to be about government. Regardless of the country that you live in, we all have governments, whether it's a monarchy like Britain or a democracy like the United States of America, or communism, which I don't exactly remember where communism is even still around. I want to say Russia, but I think they're a democracy now. But anyways, the point of this is with the government. This is basically my own small little rant about the government. The country I live in is the United States of America, and I love this country. I can do things here that I can't do anywhere else, and I love that fact, and I'm grateful for that fact. But the government is yet to be desired. I mean, the idea of government, regardless of what the government is, I think it's wonderful. But I mean, you have judicial, especially with democracy, you have judicial, you have executive, so on and so forth. But the problem of it is the government's flawed. It's not flawed in the branches, in the type of branches that especially democracy has. It's flawed in the sense of the people that are in it. It's flawed in the sense of how the people that are in it, how they think, what they do, how they act, and so on and so forth. I mean, government is supposed to be a collection of common people to work to make the lives better for other people. At least that's what I believe the government is supposed to be for. And the government, it's not doing that. It's making things worse. It's just, over time, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And if you're like me, then you're going to be one of those people that's going to sit there and look at the government and like, you know what, guys, fuck you. Enough is enough. That I want to live free. I want to walk out of my house, breathe the air, and know that I'm free to breathe that air. And I'm saying this metaphorically. I don't want to walk out. I don't want to walk out the house like I do now, breathe the air, and think, man, what do I have to do to breathe this air today? What do I have to do to be free today? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not all bad. There are certain laws and regulations that do benefit, and so on and so forth. But somewhere along the line, the government became about money and stopped being about the people. And like I said, if you're like me, you're gonna stand up and say fuck you guys, because I have done it before. Believe me, I've done it before, and it didn't exactly turn out too well for me. But at the same time, I've had enough. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of the government. I've had enough of bending over backwards for any kind of branch or service from the government and just getting screwed in the end. So, and people that know me well, know what I mean when I say that. I don't expect any of you guys to. But what about you guys? I mean, do you think the government is flawed? Do you think the government could be better? What do you think? I want you to comment, like, and share, so on and so forth. On my personal page, on a side note, on my personal page, I said I was going to post a video. I was going to post a video on here of me attempting to pole dance, and I'm keeping my promise. I'm going to put it at the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Just a lighter side of something of a rant. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I shall talk to you guys later. I'm M32, and hope you guys have a nice day.